If you're not law enforcement, go!
This close, bro. Dude, he turned around on me.
Where's he at?
He's straight up. Get them out of here. Get them out.
What's face? Yo, you fucking up these wings down?
Next.
They took the guy in the red. He took his phone. He has a picture of the guy shooting and getting shot.
Oh, okay.
And we just found out. Do you know Trump got hit?
No.
In a year. They just showed it on TV. We're just watching it.
Dramatic new body cam footage reveals the never-before-seen moments leading up to and after the shocking attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump that left 2 injured and 1 dead. As officers scramble to make sense of the situation, we now have a better understanding of how this fits into the overall puzzle. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. It has officially been a month since the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump, and now newly released body cam footage from police gives us different perspectives of the chaos right before and right after those shots were fired. And this, of course, is the shooting that took place back on July 13th out in Butler, Pennsylvania at a Donald Trump rally. The shooter, identified by authorities as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, was able to scale the roof of a nearby building. This was outside the security perimeter of the rally. It's known as the AGR building. Set up an AR-15 style rifle, opened fire. Reporting indicates 8 shots within 6 seconds. And he ended up wounding Donald Trump, shooting him in the ear, injuring 2 attendees, critical injuries, and killing firefighter Corey Comparator. And each week we are getting new information, not only about the shooting, because there are multiple ongoing investigations into the security failures that day, but also the shooter. In fact, ABC is reporting that the FBI and other members of law enforcement had a private meeting with Donald Trump where they revealed more details about Mr. Crooks, namely that he was a very intelligent young man, scoring higher than 1,500 on his SATs, but he may have been suffering from severe mental illness, although it appears that he was never diagnosed. And while a motive for this shooting still remains a mystery, it is being reported that the FBI informed Donald Trump that Crooks had access to foreign email accounts related to buying weapons and ammunition. Now, to be clear, there is no evidence that he was connected to a foreign adversary or enemy or group, or that he had any help or coordination. This, again, seems to be a lone wolf attack, which makes the motive here, and the fact that we don't have one yet, just so eerie. Now, the FBI reportedly also told Donald Trump that the claims that law enforcement had seen Thomas Matthew Crooks on the roof for a while before he opened fire, or that a sniper team waited 10 whole minutes before taking him down, simply not true. Rather, they indicated to Donald Trump that while Crooks was ID'd as a suspicious person, and we have talked about this before, he was carrying a rangefinder, a bag. In fact, a sniper had taken a picture of Crooks with the rangefinder. Law enforcement only became aware that Crooks was on the roof about 3 minutes before the shooting, and they first saw him with the gun 30 seconds before he opened fire. But reporting indicates that wasn't relayed to Secret Service's command post in time. And with that, by the way, the Washington Post reported that there was a serious breakdown in the communication between local law enforcement and Secret Service. The Secret Service had asked for the help of local law enforcement that day. So, for example, it's being reported that at 5:42 p.m., and remember, the shots were fired at 6:11 p.m., at 5:42 p.m., a local police officer alerted the mobile communications trailer that they spotted a young white male with long hair lurking around the AGR building, and that he had a rangefinder, but they lost sight of him. Here was the problem. Apparently, no one from the Secret Service was inside that communications center when that message came through. According to Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe Jr., there were separate communications posts. Quote, "There might have been radio traffic that we missed. We have to be better on that." And when local police tried to relay information about Crooks to Secret Service by way of cell phone, you know what the problem was there? The service was very wonky. So that delayed the efforts too. Talking unpredictable events like the former president almost being assassinated, One of the most unpredictable things in life, in general, is if you get hurt, right? That comes out of nowhere. But that is why I always love calling out our incredible sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. This is a firm with over 1,000 attorneys, a firm that provides their clients with a dedicated team of case specialists, investigators, paralegals, a firm that has secured verdicts and settlements in the multi-millions across this country, a firm that makes the whole process so easy because it can all be done straight from your smartphone, a firm with no upfront fee. So if you're injured, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com/LC Sidebar. Law enforcement lost track of Crooks for 20 minutes, and then when he was spotted again, an officer apparently mistakenly said that Crooks went in the wrong direction. So clearly, there was a breakdown here. And it brings me now to this newly released body cam footage. And I think the most appropriate place to start with this new body cam is arguably the most dramatic moment. And what I'm about to describe is something that has been reported on before, but this is the first time we're seeing it. So only moments before Crooks opened fire, a Butler Township police officer is hoisted up onto the roof of the AGR building. This again is after there was chatter that a suspicious person was on the roof. And as you can see on this footage, as the officer is hoisted up and he's essentially holding onto the side of the roof as making his way up there, he immediately falls down 8 feet. Now the reporting indicates, and this is essentially backed up by the body cam footage of this officer, he encounters Crooks, who allegedly points the rifle at him. And the officer was not in a position to be able to retrieve his weapon and counter Crooks, so he falls down. And he runs back to his cruiser and he prepares to get his weapon. And this is when Crooks, seconds later, I believe 39 seconds later to be precise, begins opening fire and is immediately neutralized by a counter sniper team. Now, there's no audio of this body cam as the officer makes his way up to the roof and falls down, but where the audio does kick in and where it picks back up is when he goes back to his cruiser, and watch what happens next.
This close, bro. Dude, he turned around on me. He's straight up.
Okay, we have 2 civilians attending to him.
I don't know. Who's got eyes on him?
Back up.
Seriously, he was right where you picked me up, bro. He was on that left side. Yo, you about to hop up. He's laying down. He's going over. Next building over. Right after the gap. He's got glasses, long hair.
I need a ladder. She's gonna you home. You don't have to need the ladder.
Yo, Mike. I climbed the wall and I popped my head right in front of him, bro. He's got a book bag. He's got mag. AR laying down.
He's got full kit.
Yeah, he's laying down, pruned out, book bag next to him.
He's eyes up! Eyes up!
This building, he was on top of this building, the left one. I jumped up.
Go by the yellow crane. This is a very serious.
Left side, the first
very
one.
Serious.
That one, laying down. There's a gap in between you and there.
So at another point in the body cam video, the officer gets hoisted up back onto the roof, and you're going to hear in the background, "Let me see your hands, let me see your hands." That seems to be law enforcement laying their eyes on the shooter, but again, it's our understanding at this point, he had already been killed.
Let me see your hands!
Yo.
We have a unit on the roof.
Affirmative.
Give me some taller.
Yo, Tess, you got me up once, bro. Yo, Tess, you got me up once. Get me up again.
One more.
Ready? Ready?
On the side.
Yep.
All right, ready? Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Hey, I want to quickly highlight a sponsor of ours that makes episodes of Sidebar like this possible, and that is Noble Gold. So if you're worried about the future of the economy, this could be the company for you, because with so much uncertainty these days, it's natural to be concerned about the security of your retirement savings. But there is one asset that stands the test of time. You guessed it, gold. Because for centuries, gold has been a hedge against market volatility and economic instability. And by rolling over your existing IRA or 401k into a self-directed gold IRA, you can enjoy the potential for long-term growth and stability. So diversify your portfolio with a tangible asset that has real value. And setting up your gold IRA has never been easier with Noble Gold Investment's streamlined process and expert guidance. And right now, Noble Gold will give you a 10-ounce silver American flag bar if you open a qualified account. So go to longcrimegold.com now. That's longcrimegold.com, or call them at 877-646-5347. Mention Law and Crime. There's always a risk of investment and no guarantee of any kind. So at this point in the video, law enforcement is surrounding Crooks' body. It is way too graphic to show you. But what I do want to show you is something else. I want you to watch from a different body cam as law enforcement, with this chaos and pandemonium, and that's really what it is. Law enforcement are boosted up to the roof, scrambling to get onto that area.
Give me those pallets! Secure this, secure this.
I got you. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Get them out of here! Get them out! Face!
Yo, you put all the puppies laying down. Next.
I need a ladder. She's gonna hold.
1305, that was relayed. Visual on anything. Understood, no confirmation. They were relayed the ladder on the right-hand side, or the left-hand side. They're on the way with it.
Hold!
Be a vessel on standby as well.
Full kit. He's got full.
They are where you want them.
He's laying down, thrown out, full bag next to him.
What I will tell you is the most concerning to me, as somebody who's been following this from the beginning. What this signals to me is how concerning it was that authorities didn't have access to that roof. They didn't have a ladder. They didn't have easy access to that roof. That was a severe area of vulnerability. Now, it's interesting seeing this because FBI Director Christopher Wray had testified to Congress that it was their belief that although Crooks had apparently purchased a ladder earlier on, no ladder was found at the scene, and instead they believed he used mechanical equipment to get to the AGR roof. And as reporting indicates, witnesses seemingly saw him doing this. Again, becomes a question, why wasn't he stopped? It's not so easy getting up there. And as dramatic and revealing as that footage has been so far of this body cam, now I have to show you something else. Listen to what officers say in the aftermath of this shooting.
You go, bro?
Pissed.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
We were watching.
I know you.
Didn't find him.
Yeah. Nah.
I told them they need to post the guy over here. I told them that the Secret Service. I told them that Tuesday. I told them to post guys over here.
I have no contact with the inside.
What? No, we're inside.
Alpha 1, Bravo 1. Hickey.
I told them to post guys over here.
I wasn't even concerned about it because I thought someone was on the roof. I thought that's how we. Like, how can you lose a guy walking back there?
They were
on the roof.
They were inside.
Why were we not in the building?
Because
You need to go somewhere over on the left side.
Why weren't we?
because I thought we were going to post guys over here. I talked to the Secret Service guys. They're like, yeah, no problem. We're going to post guys over here. Who was over here? Do you know?
Who was where?
Was there?
I was against the fence right there,
You were fence right there.
and then Butler issue guy was right there.
Was there a guy over? Like, was there one of your guys, or was there a Secret Service guy over here?
So I saw everyone start surrounding the building.
No,
and all of a sudden I
before
heard shots
at
go.
the start of the this whole.
Yeah, they're both
Police may get here and set up a perimeter, whatever they can do.
There's also another guy.
Bravo 1 is coming.
I could have told the Secret Service, post guy over here. I told him that at the meeting on Tuesday.
And that has become the central focus since this shooting happened. How come the roof was not secured? And there's been a bit of a blame game, whether the Secret Service directed local law enforcement to secure the building or not, whether officers abandoned their posts or not, whether a team had left the roof because it was too hot, although that seemingly has been debunked. I will tell you, Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe, who I mentioned before, did indicate this was a failure of Secret Service since they have the primary responsibility of securing the area and protecting Donald Trump. I've interviewed Charles Marino, former Secret Service agent, here on Sidebar. He said the buck stops with Secret Service. Now, there was also directives that counter snipers be set up inside the AGR building, not on the roof, to scan the surrounding area. Now, communication issues, frustration, they really describe not only what we are learning about the breakdown in security, but also in these videos. There was another dramatic body cam video that I want to show you too. This is after the shooting where, again, you can hear the officer trying to clear bystanders out of the area, seeing if anyone needs help. But he also seems concerned for his family who may be there.
If you're not law enforcement, go! If you're not law enforcement, go! We don't know, go! We got plenty, thank you.
They got him.
I do too, but we haven't confirmed it.
I seen his head fall.
I have witnesses that think he is down, but we have not confirmed.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He's up on the roof. They watched it.
Anybody out here hurt?
Yes, I just watched them take people in the tent.
They would know in there.
Control, you get anything on the grounds of anybody hurt?
Besides this guy, does anyone else need a medic over there?
Do we need a medic here?
They have at least one struck. They're getting help to him.
You need EMS?
Anyone need a medic? Medic! I'm telling you, Lou. Go down that way. Get away from me. I don't know who you are. Anybody need a medic? He's got him right here on the roof, sir.
1305,
All right, threat 1 is down. Threat 1 is down. We need to secure the rest of the area. Get the out of there. I'm okay. Get out of there.
I'm going.
Get everybody together and get out of there and get in the house, and I am okay.
I don't know where Matthew and Mason and Doug are.
You're by yourself? Okay. Hey, we had shots fired up here at the convention. Everybody took off. Cooper got separated. Can you keep an eye out for my kids? I sent them home.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We got an active shooter up here on the top of AGR.
All right, 500 whites now, right now.
All right, I'm okay. I talked to Cooper. I haven't been able to get a hold of my brother.
Did you say there's a shooter?
Yes, we have an active shooter on the roof of AGR.
Let me go next door. I'll look. Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. My kids were in there. My kids were in there. They got separated. I'm trying to get them home.
So a really scary situation as that was playing in real time. Now, finally, I want to play for you something else from other body cams, because this is where you're going to hear witnesses interacting with law enforcement. Hey, sometimes in these kinds of cases, actually many times in these kinds of cases, people on the ground, the eyewitnesses, you need to interview them immediately to capture their immediate recollections of events. What did they see? What did they hear? What did their cell phone show? Did they capture this? So their descriptions of what they saw is so important. And it also seems at least one person may have been originally thought to be involved with the shooting because he seemingly looked like Mr. Crooks.
Pickup truck.
Okay.
He pulled up in there, left his door open. He had a gray shirt on, pants. He came out like, huffed up. Like, I'm not sure if he's just, he said he worked here for 35 years. But he came out, and, so I was standing, right there was a picnic table underneath the tree over by the fence.
Mm-hmm.
I was standing on the fence right by that picnic table.
Okay.
And he come out towards me first. I was the first one in this area, saying, "You got to get out of here. Got to get out of here." And then after he left me, he worked his way up defense to, I think, those two guys next to the guy in yellow.
He got out of the car? So somebody else was driving?
No, his driver's door was open. He came out of telling us everybody has to leave. No truck. It's a private property.
Okay.
No one's allowed to be here.
Huh. Okay. Well, and we don't know where that truck went?
No, because he went and done. He left, and he came back, sat there for a while.
Okay.
Then left again.
The boss says take you to the front of the building, ID you, and talk to him.
Okay.
I guess you guys saw some stuff? Is that what happened?
We were just in the middle. I heard the shots drop and I hit the deck, bro.
Okay. Well, they probably just want to talk to you, and you probably need to get your phone back once they realize you're not involved.
Yeah.
Dude,
I gave my password to my phone and everything.
So the dude looks like a spitting image of you.
Jesus Christ.
Like hair right down to his, his neckline,
God.
shorts and a t-shirt, and then he changed his clothes at some point, is what we're told.
Oh my God.
So they're like, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You look anything like him, we're grabbing you. You know what I mean? And whenever there's a Secret Service and possible president involved, and
I get it.
yeah, you got no choice.
Man, I was in the middle of it. I hit the deck. I got it on video.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you took your phone.
Yeah.
I have no.
Oh man, the camera angle that I had.
Need someone from Pennsylvania American War. How many times do you think the guy shot?
Oh, at least 15.
Seriously?
Yeah. The guy had either he was really quick with the semi-auto, or he had something that was auto.
Then I started recording because then I figured something was up, and then I started hearing the gunshots, several at least, and then just try to like hide behind a post or a tree or something and film.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
Yeah, I didn't see the shooter though, for sure.
Did you record it on your phone too?
Yes, I did.
Did they take your phone as well?
Yes, they did.
All in all, just absolutely harrowing footage. And it really gives us new perspective and point of views from that day that we hadn't seen before. And as we have said continuously here on Sidebar, this is another piece of the overall puzzle. Hopefully, as these investigations continue and more details come out, we will have a full understanding of not only why this happened, but what went wrong, and most importantly, what needs to happen to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. That's all we have for you here on Sidebar, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Jesse Weber. Speak to you next time.